With the Blackwold's attack foiled, the people of Archet have begun to rebuild. Yet not all hurts are so easily mended. The fate of the Ranger Amdir remains uncertain and may have dire consequences for Breland. But hope remains that he may yet be saved.
As we prepared for the Blackwold assault and stood at the defense of Archet, many of the good folks of this town perished, both within the gates and beyond. The battle was great, but in the end, we defeated the brigands' onslaught. Some of the good men who were lost still remain unburied, but the people of this town have their hands full with their own great losses. It would be to our shame if those unburied bodies were dishonored by wild beasts. I would ask this one last favor of you. Seek out those poor men and grant them honor in death. Dirk Mudbrick fell at the sheep farm southwest of Archet. Cal Sprigley's farmhand, Will Wheatley, perished in battle. Nate Whisperwood died defending the Hunter's Lodge. Good. It is done. Those men died bravely and deserved a proper burial. Once more, Archet is in your debt. Now, before you leave, there is something I must tell you. A queer man came through Archet while you were away, and I believe he was looking for you. The man who came through the village, he reminded me of Amdir in his behavior, said he was looking for the hero of Archet. I can only assume that he spoke of you. He said the matter was most urgent, and that if I saw you, I was to direct you to the Comb and Wattle Inn, where he will be waiting for you. He seemed most grim to me. I would travel to Combe immediately and speak with the innkeeper, Lisbeth Honeymead. She should know where to find this man.
Oh my, look here. A real live hero. It's not often we get such respectable folk through here. My, how my tongue runs on. Toradan told me to send you upstairs to his room as soon as you arrived. The stairs are across the room there, and Toradan's is the door at the end of the hall. He said you shouldn't delay none.
The hero of Archet, I suppose. I am pleased to finally meet you. I'm sorry for the cryptic summons, but I dare not betray my whereabouts to just anyone. There is much we need to discuss. Will you hear me? Thank you for your aid, Nasharina. My kindred and I were driven from the bounds of the Shire by the Nazgul of Mordor. They pursued us eastward and slew many of us. It was my goal to join Amdir, but I have heard rumor of his fate in Archet. They say he was stabbed with a Morgul knife and led off by some evil men, the ones who lent the Blackwold's aid. There are few left now with power over such wounds, and those that I know of dwell some distance from here. We must find Amdir, and quickly, if we are to save him. He is likely being held by the Blackwolds somewhere in the Chetwood. We must find a way to enter their lair and free him. But first, we must find them. Speak with Constable Underhill. He may be of help. You can usually find him outside, near the Comb and Wattle. Once you have learned of the Blackwold's lair and believe you can gain entry, return to me. Hurry, before it is too late.
Toradon sent you, did he? It's good to have the hero of Archet on our side.
The hobbit lowers his voice.
There's still a Blackwold agent in town. We think he's trying to rebuild the band from among the local ruffians and bullies. We need proof, though. A letter or parchment would do, if it came from the agent himself. Many of the brigands hole up in Chetwood. Look for the brigands' watchfires scattered through the wood. Search their packs for signs of their summons. Let me know right away if you find anything. We need to know what they're up to.
The tyranny of inaction needs silence you no longer. Cast aside the things that make you. Bring 3 white shirts, 2 pairs trousers blue, and 200 copper. Burial money to Ellie Cutleaf in Combe.
Hello? What's this? Ellie Cutleaf. Well, I should have guessed. She's smart and disreputable by all accounts, and she's just the sort who might lead us to the Blackwold's agent. She won't lead you to this Amdir fellow, I don't think, but it's a start. We must gain access to the leader somehow. He'll have the answers we seek. Now here's an idea. Ellie is looking for new blood, so why not help her out? You could mask yourself as a ruffian and offer to join the Blackwolds. Gain her confidence, and we might find out where the Blackwold leaders are hiding. Of course, it would be dangerous. Do you think you're up to the task? Ellie's house is in the northwest corner of town, by the pond. There are some large cages nearby. She breeds dogs, I think. Go and speak with her. And remember, you're a brigand.
Not another one! I thought I'd gotten all of those letters back. You'd be better served just going home. You don't want to join up with the Blackwolds. I listened to Skunkwood, their leader, and helped them breed some wolves. I admit, I did it for the promise of riches, but I regret it. Jagger Jack is their head wolf master, and he had me breed a local wolf with one of them wargs. When they took me into their camp, deep within the Chetwood, I got afeared right quick. There's something not right there. I've done something terrible, Nasharina, and I need help getting out. The den mother I helped them breed is kept at Skunkwood's farm in the North Chetwood. She needs to be killed before her next litter is born, else her pups will do worse damage to the Chetwood and the folk here.
Ellie wants out, does she? We may be able to help her then. If she's willing to help us defeat the Blackwolds, then I see no reason not to help her. Just remember, Nasharina, she once worked with the Blackwolds.
I'm glad that you were able to defeat the den mother before she bore any more of those half-wargs. Now there's just Skunkwood to deal with. He spends most of his time in the Blackwold hideout these days. There are dark-skinned men who sometimes attend him, clearly not from these parts, and that Jaggerjack fellow. When Skunkwood took me to the Blackwold's encampment in the Chetwood, I met Jaggerjack. Jack is training the wolves for the Blackwolds. He keeps most of them deep in the ruins in the north parts of the woods. If we're going to put a stop to the Blackwolds, then we may need to do a little mischief of our own. I'm not one to do this, mind you, but we need to stop them wolves before they're used against Combe. Leecher Cartwell can help us and will. Talk to him at his house, up on the cliff south of Combe Centre. Tell him that I need a poison to kill the wolves.
Ellie got herself in trouble, did she? I've been near the wood of late to gather herbs and such. Something has the animals there stirred up for certain. If this will help make things right between Ellie and the Combe folk, I will help. I think I know just the thing. I'll need fresh honey, blackwort root, and several red berries. Be careful with this. It'll not hurt you or I, nor even the little folk, except perhaps to make us mildly ill. But the normal woodland creatures would suffer terribly if you don't use caution. You should return to Ellie and let her know that the poison is ready.
You have the poison from Cartwell. I trust Cartwell. Now that we have the poison, we may be ready to strike at the Blackwolds in their Chetwood home. If I'm to help you, then you've got to trust me. We need to deal with the wolves and their keeper, Jaggerjack. Jack spends his time talking to those strange, dark-skinned men within the ruins occupied by the Blackwolds. Find him and kill him, else he'll keep breeding his wolves with the warg. While you search for Jack at the camp, look for corpses of dead beasts. Sheep, cattle, even deer. It's likely the poor creatures are the food for the wolves. Use the poison on the corpses, and we may well kill off a good number of Jack's beasts. While you deal with Jack and the wolves, I'll talk to Skunkwood and others about a new recruit I've found. I might be able to get you into Skunkwood's hideout. If you've been to those ruins, then ye know now about the evil spreading through the Blackwolds. I was able to meet with Skunkwood, though he was talking to one of them strange men. He mentioned someone named Amdir. Skunkwood said that he would meet with ye, but you'll need to be quick. Once Jagger's death is discovered, Skunkwood will become suspicious. You've done all that was asked of ye, and done a good job of it too. So I suppose it's time to show you where to find Skunkwood. He's second under Eogan, one of the strange men that I mentioned. Skunkwood handed the Blackwolds over to them a short time ago. That's when bad changes started taking place around here. Skunkwood's used me, and a lot of other good folk here in Combe. Everything you've seen so far in the Chetwood should prove that to you. We've risked a lot to have a chance to stop the Blackwolds once and for all, Nasharina. It is time we finish this.